Hey guys, Robbie. I got a special guest here to say something.
Greetings, this is Wonder Woman. You are watching Pros versus Noobs.
Actually, Wendy, that's supposed to be Pro teaches noobs. I know you like you like to do fighting and everything, but not everything's always.
And today, this is Azula from Avatar The Last Airbender. We're going to teach you how pros do things. They do it better than their brother. They're about to celebrate becoming an only child.
Yeah, I hear you say that a lot, Azula.
Yeah, noobs are just twerps and they all need to go to bed. They sure are. I can't stand a noob. You know who's a noob? Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I can't stand that guy. But he is my best friend, so whatever.
Oh, way to go, Mandy. So, yeah. What they said. Welcome to Pro Teaches Noobs. Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teaches Noobs. You have with me, Pika.
Hey!
Yep, on his 101st lesson.
Yeah, kind of random.
Yep, in fact, we're recording it on the day that his 100th is going to premiere.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to be going over two different books. Over the next two episodes and lessons, we're going to go over two different books that have a similar theme. Books that were in the two different DC anthologies that ended up being given back to the creators. Tanga by Kevin Maguire and Garbage Man by Aaron Lopresti. I give DC props for giving them the rights back.
Yeah, at least they gave them the rights back, but
because they weren't going to do anything with them. I mean, Garbage Man was created because they were fearful they were going to lose Swamp Thing. They didn't, and basically all Lopresti had to do was redraw certain things to get rid of Batman. Which I could go over when we go over that. But so we're starting off with Tanga versus the Kaiju of Cammera. And by Kevin Maguire, like I said. And you can definitely tell by the artwork.
Yeah. 136 pages, okay.
Yep. 136 pages. And these were both collected from Weird Worlds and My Grave's Adventures. I am so lost. All dialogue loosely translated from original alien language. Is that an accurate way to put it? Probably not. You have to actually be heading somewhere to be lost, don't you? Sorry about that. Who am I apologizing to? Me, the only person I've spoken to in I don't know how long. Okay, this is planet number 213. No, 214. 213 with the squishy worm creatures. Here we go. Lucky number 214. Turns out to be as completely useless as numbers 1 through 2013. How is this possible? How could there be a huge barren section of space? Is every populace in the universe hiding from me? Should I be taking this personally? Okay, number 215. Are you the one that's going to bring a smile to my face and joy to my heart? You're obviously got an atmosphere, and I love a good atmosphere. Emphasis on good. Why, oh why was I blessed with this adorable and fully functional nose? Unless there was some huge cataclysmic event that no one told me about. The odds are that I have to run into someone eventually. Hell, I'd be happy to run into Bolo. Oh, I don't know about that. Am I that desperate? Probably not. By the knees of an Axnar, is my long nightmare finally over? Well, hello! At long last, sweet conversation.
Yeah, I can understand. I was just thinking about this could have been an inner monologue or narration, but if it's been isolated that much, then people like that talk to themselves.
Especially when you're like, oh, and surely not. Oh no. Yeah, I would too.
Oh.
Well, what do you see of her design so far?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what it's based on. If this was also one of those characters that was created to, as a replacement.
Those expressions, I love them.
Yeah.
Except for that last
Oh, joo.
What the heck is up with that last one? But yeah, oh my stars! I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to come across anyone out here. How do you have it? And do you have any idea how long I've been flying around space looking for some kind of intelligent life? I guess that rhetorically, of course. There's no way you can know. Hell, I don't even know. Don't carry a timepiece or a ship. Don't have a ship. Obviously. Speaking of ships, this seems like a pretty nice one. Sturdy, decent size, kind of compact for long-range travel, though. Then again, you guys could be the size of my pinky figure. Who am I to assume that you're the same size as me? I could be a giant to you, a big chatty giant. Yeah, I know, I'm babbling. But wow, the last time I spoke with anyone was back in the Andaline system, which was, well, let me put it this way. Is it still there? Do you know? I mean, the last time I saw it, it was pretty much. And while we're on the subject, you're not familiar with the Space Rangers, are you? Not there's a problem between us. I'd categorize it more of a misunderstanding, which I'm very eager to clear up one day. Okay, enough about me. What about you? How are you? Who are you? I'm Tanga. Don't you hear me? Don't you understand me? What is it? Is it the whole vacuum of space thing? Are you not receptive to the brainwaves I'm sending out? Of course, if it's any of those, I'm still wasting my time here. Look, I'm just trying to find. Okay, no, that's all right. We're just having a misunderstanding here, guys. That's all. Hey, look, I come in peace. I mean you no harm. I'm just a wayward traveler in search of some simple creature comfort. I'm only looking to. Okay, now that was rude. Flat out rude. No other way to describe it. I approach you in the universally understood hands raised above my head gesture of non-aggression, and what do I get? Aggression. If I wanted to, oh, now what? Okay, very funny. What is this stuff? Very cute. Now take this thing off of me and get the message. You want to be left alone? I'm really not enjoying this. I don't like. Seriously, get this damn thing off of me. I'm not kidding. This isn't funny. Listen, you bastards. Take it off! Ah, crap. Those poor little guys. I know I'm going to get a full blame for this. Well, I don't see any body chunks floating around. That means it was a drone ship, which will explain its lack of small talk. Yeah, I'm going to go with the drone ship theory. That's a load off my conscience. Let's see it. And it wasn't a long-range ship, which meant it had to be either going to or coming from somewhere. That somewhere would have to be near an Exnar and Phlegm. What is the most beautiful word ever created? Traffic! I like her already.
Oh, yeah.
I like her personality.
Well, it's a personality. When it comes to first impressions, then there is a impression. It can lead towards different directions, but as long as it's okay, how do I put this? You could say that it has it is appealing, or it can get annoying. It's mileage may vary or something.
Yeah, but it's a good starting point.
Yeah.
And she is attractive in an alien sort of way. And clearly powerful. Given how she was able to do that. Yep. A feeling of bliss washes over me as my long period of frustrating isolation comes to a welcome and very overdue end. Now I just hope this planet has a decent atmosphere and pubs. Oh yeah, there it is. That's the stuff. Now this is what I call an atmosphere. Hello, folks. Can anyone tell me the name of your wonderful planet? This is Cammera. Welcome to our home, alien woman. Welcome. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Are you in need of food and supplies? Well, aren't you guys the best? Good hearts. You people have good hearts, and I just love you for that. But I'll tell you what. I could use a recreational venue. A bar, a gaming arena, something of that ilk. Main spaceport due east of here would have what you want. Due east of here. Got it. May Zah be with you. Right back at you, cutie. I gotta say, I'm getting a Starfire vibe.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, that if it comes to the straps covering her upper body and being the
And well, this moment too.
And kissing someone to learn the language, yeah.
I don't know if it's to learn the language. I think that's just how she
If
is.
it is the same, but that's the excuse that Corey used.
Yep. Oh, this place seems great. I can see myself spending a lot of time here. Hello, future friends. Hey, you look cute. Welcome me to your world. Ew, wow, is that a tube? You bet it is. Let me show you. No, we're done. I had a bad experience with a guy like you. As you were, citizen. I'm getting that kind of vibe, the cantina bar.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna get from a kiss, do you? But I don't have to tell you, am I right? Refreshment. Bartender, do you have any Balectian ale? Only Brook. No Till Gold? Only Brook. Till Galippa? Brook. Only Brook. Only Brook? Only Brook. Any Diet Brook? Only Brook. Cherry Brook? Do you have any Brook? Look. Holy Brook, this stuff is potent. Is it supposed to be so crunchy? If it's fresh? Yes. So what's your name, little friend? Eagle Spectra Bent. I'm gonna just call you Bent. Most do. So I'm Tanga. Maybe you've heard of me? I haven't. It's just as well. What brings you to the zone of desolation? Well, I just sort of wandered over here. Seems like a pleasant enough planet, though. It's a bit out of the way. Tell me about it. I've been flying around space for what seems like an eternity, looking for, well, this. And what about you? What's your tale? Oh, it's your classic tale of woe. Misunderstood artist and poet traveling in search of inspiration. A poet? You make a living doing that? No, I'm a mechanic. You know, little friend, this may be happenstance because, as luck would have it, I'm in a market for a nice room. Its entrance was too small. That is no longer true. My name is Corrigan, and I'm looking for someone. Here we go. I don't think. Never a moment's rest. I'm Tanga. Looking for me? No. Oh. I'm the one you're looking for. Go with me. That was awkward. You'd be surprised how often it goes the other way. While we're on the subject of surprises, you've never had Brook before? Can't say I've had the pleasure, no. You know you're not supposed to drink so much so fast, correct? Fun fact, I did not know that. They're made from Brazilian worm lizard. Hey, I think I've heard of those. Why is there a high-pitched noise in my skull? Probably because Brazilian worm lizards are highly... Oh, what the hell just
lightweight
happened? Oh, my head. Why does it feel like it was? Why am I lying? And oh no, what did I do now?
Oh, I was expecting a drunk tank.
Okay, yep. Tanga, oh, you're alive. The Brook didn't kill you. We must seek shelter, or we shall indeed come to an end. What's that? Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Is there a big, ugly creature back there? Yes, there is, and it's quite hungry. Hence the haste for shelter. I'm not sweating that. Oh, everything's a blur. It's so white around here. My frickin' head is swimming. I was about to warn you not to drink the Brook. Little friend, this is not an I told you so moment. We call upon you, Zah. Come to us. Please, we're in need of your aid. Yeah, and while you're at it, bring something for my throbbing skull. Oh, hey, it's that guy, the one who was looking for me. He seems pretty well armed. Seek shelter. This battle will create great damage. Why is everybody telling me to seek shelter? Do I look like I need help? If anyone's going to need help, it's going to be him. He looks more than just a little outmatched here, don't you think? Do not underestimate him. That's Krogan, a legendary fighter of creatures far more intimidating than this. He'd have to be. Never would have thought he had the psi power for that. You just never know, do you? Perhaps he was a better shot than I thought. You see, Krogan is skilled in seeking out his opponent's weak spots and correcting striking. Doesn't really seem to have done the trick, though. If anything, seems like the monster is more pissed off. But I wager that the creature is on the verge of defeat. I'll take that bet. Jump! Oh, he isn't quite as well armed anymore. I can't believe he went there. So, what was our bet? I don't believe we decided on stakes. Shall we make it a tall mug of Brook? No, we shall not. Za, 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 za. Come on, people. Seriously, what are you thinking? Do you really believe some magical warrior is just going to gloriously materialize out of thin air? Take on that. And Za has arrived. We are saved. Oh well, looks like I've been talking out of my butt. He looks weakened. He's still Za. He'll save us. Your violation of these fine people will now come to an end. Do you yield, beast? No, then you must face the righteous power of Za. Zim! The creature still stirs. Never before has one of the beasts survived such a blast. He is weakened. It is our fault. We are to blame. Have we failed him and doomed ourselves? I don't know, Bent. I can't say that I'm all that impressed. The term petering out springs to mind. Seems like a smart time to beat a hasty retreat. Boy, teleportation's a useful tool. No, we're doomed. We're all doomed. Nothing can stop them. My family will die. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? That's it? You don't have any other way to stop him? Look, I like to steer clear of any kind of entanglement, you know? Try to stay out of other people's affairs, but you want me to stop it? Tanga, you don't know what you're saying. I'm afraid you're under the influence of an overdose of Brook. You're absolutely right. I am. And let me tell you, I'm not enjoying it one bit. That doesn't mean I can't take that down, but even Za could defeat the creature. Za, he had some impressive moments. Bright entrance, fled wisely, costume was nice, but you know, he didn't really get the job done, did he? You dare? Tanga, you are gloriously insane. Don't do this. Relax, Ben. I got this. And quite honestly, I wouldn't mind if it were a little quieter around here. You're drunk. Established. You'll be killed. What? I said you're drunk and you're going to get killed. You see what I mean about the noise? Can't hear a single word you're saying right now. My God, what the? What's with all the screeching? Well, and there, is that better? Will that lower the decibel level? So apparently she's like Superman strong. Just look at that. Try to step on her and just...
You know what? I'm starting to feel like this is pretty much how the modern Harley is being written, but for the kind of worse way.
Wait, this is worse or Harley is worse?
Harley is worse, but I think it's kind of the modern Harley is kind of doing kind of trying to do the similar thing.
Yeah, but what do you think so far? Be honest.
Okay, it's not bad, but it's still kind of dragging on, and it's page 36 now so far.
It's the case of, because he's an artist and he's given a chance to write, he's going to be chatty.
Oh, yeah.
Most times that happens.
Yeah.
An artist going on doing writing, they just don't know when to shut up.
Yeah.
But, I get it. There, is that better? Oh, yeah, Well, don't we have brisk reflexes? I was a bit impaired. It was and Brook. Consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself Brookie. Yeah, I'm drunk. So, shall we try this again? This time while I'm paying attention? Okay, I don't know what you're called, so I'll just call you Bob. Let's see what a quick study you are, Bob. Come on, come get me. There you go. Come get me. Come on. You can do it. That's the spirit, Bob. Don't give up. But I'm just this tiny little purple flying thing that won't shut up. Take a whack at me. Shut me up. Uh-oh. Focus, big boy. Eyes on the prize. Mommy, Daddy. Oh, no. No. You put those villagers down. Not a stack, Bob. Not a stack. Bob. No. I'm scared, Daddy. Mommy, don't look, baby.
What was that?
I think that was eye vision.
Oh, Did it
See?
materialize something in the nostrils or?
No, she just hit the nose. See?
Huh.
Like,
Okay.
Bob, I told you no! Damn, Bob. Bob. I didn't want it to come to this. I know you're just trying to survive, big guy. Rest in peace, buddy. That was astonishing, Tanga. Absolutely astonishing. Where'd you get such power? Where'd you get that snazzy fashion sense? Just some of the many questions that will plague philosophers for decades to come. Oh, I hate to do that. Bob kind of reminded me of the hypogeosis on Raiwa 6. 7? Raiwa 7. 6 was that Kun thing. Sleazy ingrates. All he wanted to do was run around and fill his belly. And hey, don't we all? Can you blame him? There are just some things that are universal to tell us. On whatever our species, whatever our color. Bob, his name, I named him. It was just the first thing that popped into my head. I'm still brucked up. Okay, what's up here? What's going on? These guys are tough to read. Are they pissed? Please tell me Bob wasn't someone's pet. Oh no. Let's not go there. Get up, everyone. Seriously, you're going to hurt your knees. This is totally unnecessary. Come on, people. Up on your feet. Really, I'm not an emperor or a deity or some wildly popular music maker. I'm just a willful gal who's passing through. Hi, everyone. I'm Tanga. You are not staying with us? Please stay with us. Yes, what will it take? What can we do? Anything you want. Anything we can do. We will give you anything. Even our clothes. No, keep your clothes on, please. Now, okay, now I got to say, though, so it's very clear that is all an outfit.
Yeah.
Because you can still see her skin as
Yeah.
far as we find above it.
Yo.
But yeah, I do like how she's like, nope, not doing this. Like she knows already what's going on. I like that.
Yeah.
Because how many times do you have people go like, it goes to their head? She's like, nope, not doing this. I have a feeling that this happened to her before. You want to bet?
Probably. That all raises the questions of what her story is in going forward, or in having brought her here.
Exactly.
And those first impressions, they are still kind of happening in that sense.
Yep. I gotta say, the creature looks like something out of like Frank Quitely's book, don't they? It's the wrinkles. It's the wrinkles.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Yeah. But no, keep your clothes on, please. Wow, now I can't get that image out of my head. Thanks for that. Please, and you can defeat the creatures. Creatures? This happens a lot. We were helpless against them until Za arrived. Za has protected us, but his power is waning, only because we have failed him. Za? Okay, he seemed impressive. I like this costume. Sort of. You will give and we will give you everything our minds possess. Look, I don't need your stuff. I don't want your stuff. I'm a simple gal with a very simple and basic desire. I don't ask for much, just some entertaining conversation, some gaming, some singing, some camaraderie. I want to earn my keep. I'm not looking for a free ride. Then down the line, I like to earn the credits for a nice little ship. So I think maybe we could work something out to our mutual advantage. I'm pretty. Don't move. Oh, you can't be serious.
Where there are worshippers, there will also be
militants.
Yeah.
Okay, and I do I like her personality. She's a free spirit. She's just a free spirit. Again, she's like, nope, I'm just a simple gal with simple needs.
Yeah.
And again, typical Maguire loved the expression. Like this one. Like her words. You can't be serious. Okay, who's in charge here? I'm in charge. What's your name, pal? I am Kirill. Kirill? Lovely name. I knew a guy on Algebra 4 named Kieran. Any relation? No, I didn't think so. You look nothing alike. Kirill, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Feel free to say yes if you're uncomfortable. I will answer your question. Wonderful, Kirill. This is how we can stave off any unnecessary complications. Kirill, were you here about 5 to 10 minutes ago? Yes. So you were here when the big beastie back there was on a rampage? Yes. That glowing guy, what's his name? Sha, za, right, za. He couldn't stop it, right? No. Your soldiers with their gun didn't stop it, right? No. You remember what did stop it? You did. Right. I did. Excellent. Okay, now here's the key question. And if you need to, take some time to think about your answer. Do you really think that I, in any way, shape, manner, or form, be afraid of those little guns you have pointing at me? No. Right. And you didn't even need time to think about it. So the whole point of the gun thing is really embarrassing yourself, isn't it? So you really need to think things like this through in the future. I gotta say, I think Maguire's took influence from Giffen and DeMatteis.
Definitely. It also...
This feels so much like the Bwahaha era, doesn't it?
Pretty much. I'm also trying to think about how does this differ from what people have come to not like about, Marvel speak or Buffy speak.
True, but like I said though, I think...
And how does this work and how does that not work?
I'd say it works here because, again, we've already been established her character. We already know she's chatty. And she's being polite. She has, if you notice, she's never gotten angry once.
And not actually insulted anyone either.
No, she's very kind. If you know that,
okay,
that's
pretty much what they should do then.
Yeah, it's like, so you really need to think things like this.
Use the Marvel and Buffy, use the Marvel and Buffy speak, but be as polite as this character is.
Yep, I don't blame you though. You're just doing your job. Good man. Hold. Oh, relax, Carol. Little guy's probably just looking for an autograph. No, but if you wouldn't mind, I'd like a sample of the creature's remains on your body. Well, aren't you a kinky little bugger? Here you go, Sparky. Have yourself a party. Now, you see that? This is why I love circulating around the fringes of the universe. You run into the most interesting characters. I've been ordered to bring you to the Grand Fortress of Za. Uh-oh! Za's upset that she took the credit.
Oh.
I'm getting that feeling, aren't you?
Yeah. No longer.
Keep in mind our previous conversation. Are you asking me or telling me? Asking? And I'm answering with a hearty, let's do it. Okay, then we're off to see Za. Let's hope he's not too embarrassed. Again! This is unique. Would you agree with that? This is unique.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to see more of this. That's the reason why I backed this campaign, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I backed all this. This, by the way, is a very nice short-range ship. Very comfortable seats. They have long-range ships in a similar style? I'm not sure. Yeah, because I'm in the market for one. You got a timepiece? Good. You got the cozy seats? Excellent. Does the ship play music? No. That probably costs extra. Za's doing well for himself, but honestly, does he need this much space? Does he have kids? No. Okay, then this is just being showy. Unless he's got a lot of shoes or something. Does he like shoes? I'm not a big fan myself. Yeah, notice she's always been barefoot. But this is first to Za, the great grand Pani. The who, what, when? The great what? I'm sorry. That was rid of me. I should have laughed. But you're a big floating head. I just wasn't expecting that. Carol, this is on you. You should have given me a head. You should have warned me. Again, see how polite she is? She's like laughing and she's like, sorry, rude of me. I'm so sorry. This is the one who stopped the monster's rampage. It is. And hey, it's no problem. I'd rather have coaxed him out of the village than take him down. But sometimes, well, I just don't know my own strengths. What are you called? Oh, I'm called many things, but you can call me Tanga. And you're Pani? Correct. And there's only one of you? Yes, why? Just wondering. Are you always so loquacious? Yeah, I suppose so. But I'm also slightly embarrassed by some of your indigenous intoxicants. And it's starting to give me a whopper of a headache. Philea, if you would, as you command. Okay, lots of fingers heading my way. I have to warn you, I don't like by the earlobes of Axnar. My headache is gone. And so are the spots.
Hmm.
And so it's the buzz. It's gone. That's amazing. Is that something you could teach me to do? Because I guarantee that'll come in handy in the future. If you will follow, I will ask you to the Saw's Chamber of Recuperation. So what brings you here? You invited me. Hey, I'm not kidding. When I'm done here, you and I can need a chit chat to this planet. Oh, nothing. I was just flying around and just came across it. What are your intentions here? My intentions? I usually don't think that far in advance. But if you happen to pin me down, I'd say I'd like to stick around for a little while. Get rested, have a little fun, and do some gaming. See if I can find some fluids here other than Brooke. You ever had that stuff? It's a killer. Plus, you guys seem to have a behemoth problem. So I figured I'd lend a hand. Help pick up some of the slack for your boy Za until he's done recuperating. Come join us. Come. Oh Lord, I get what this guy's about.
Yeah, that is an obvious harem.
It's a harem, and you can so tell this guy is using it. He's the opposite of Tanga.
Yeah.
Just typing to someone quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, this is I'm surprised it didn't take off. Okay, sorry, let me rephrase that. I'm not surprised, but I am disappointed that it didn't take off because this is fun. What are you? Or do you have issues?
Yeah, it is fun. I can see the potential that there is here, but it's just
but I sense a but.
There's also the kind of that if it goes from where, okay, we're probably at close to the halfway point.
Because there's also remember though, there's also a gallery. Just remember that.
Okay, we're probably somewhere in the second act. Let's go with the second act, and how it goes from here. It's probably something that would they have needed Kevin Maguire to actually to properly guide how the character goes on? Because if you have someone else to write her, then would she still stay as in character or not?
Good point. This could have been botched unless it was someone like DeMatteis. I can't say Kevin anymore. No. I can't say Keith Giffen anymore.
Yeah.
Because he's no longer with us. But again, you can so tell the influence, right?
Yes.
Because that's something I like. It's when a creator clearly picked up from the writers they worked with.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, you see this, you realize I'm already can tell he's the opposite of Tanga. He's using these people. No, I'm good. Clearly you need your rest, and quite frankly, I just hurt you. It's a rare honor to be offered a place by Zaw's side. Not that rare. So tell me, my lavender lady, what do they call you? Oh, Tanga. Interesting. Does it have a meaning? I've heard some strange meanings for my name. In one planet, it's this thing you do with 2 fingers. On Adafos 3, the word Tanga means small, passive animal. Clearly, I'm not from Adafos 3. Where are you from? And how is it that you possess such formidable power? Uh-oh! Again, it is a little predictable, but in a good way.
Yeah, tell me your weaknesses so I can exploit them.
Or either that, or just simply a case of like, what is your potential so I can know what I'm dealing with?
Yeah.
That's a little personal, don't you think? I mean, I barely know you, but it will be worth your time to get to know Za. Not a backhead. So you invited me here. For what? Why, to thank you, of course. It's frightening to think what might have happened to those fine people were it not for your intervention. You have my deepest gratitude. We'd like to reward you as well. Tell us, Tanga, what do you see? In general, a good time. In specific, I could use a long-distance ship. Hold on, I'm just double-checking if there's a different way I can do the size. There we go. Uh-oh, hold on. Package been delivered. I'm running to grab it.
Yeah.
The wonders of in-stock trade. They can, because I live so close to them, it comes next day practically, the moment it ships.
Yeah.
Yep. Bunch of Avatar books. By Avatar, I mean Airbender.
Yeah, that's the Avatar I was thinking about.
There is the other Avatar book, and there's the James Cameron Avatar has comics too.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the last Airbender was the first one that came to mind first.
Well, yeah, obviously, because why would I care about the other one, right?
I had to be reminded that the next the third movie in that franchise comes out this year.
Yeah, a lot sooner than it took for the second one to come out.
Yeah, that came out when I was still wearing a blue jacket.
By the way, if you want to, I'll just show off what I got.
Korra. Okay.
I got all the newest books, and I got this one because I wanted to do the PayPal, pay in fours. So, and if I need to get up to $30, so decided, what the heck? I'll fill in the gap.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna keep that in though because that'll be fun.
Yeah.
A ship and consider it done. We have a selection of fine long-distance craft at your disposal. Well, that's sweet of you, Za. I like to earn anything I get. I'm not a big fan of getting something for nothing. And believe me, stopping the creature was nothing. Not to rub it in. Quite admirable of you. Shows a strong, independent spirit. So, what exactly can you do to earn some credits? Why does everything you say sound fallacious? Well, because I guess this guy's probably like, I don't know if he's, you say a cult leader, but definitely those gurus.
Oh.
I get that guru vibe, right?
Probably.
Yep. Well, considering your fragile condition, I thought I could do a bit of creature control, earn some credit that way, give you some time to, continue to convalesce and maybe shower afterwards. But I've been wandering around for a long, long time, way too long. So I'm in no rush to leave. This seems like a pretty nice place, so I think I'll stick around a while, just round up some lodging. Wonderful. You are more than welcome to remain on this planet. And of course, you can stay right here. Oh, yes, I can't tell you how much we'd love that. Okay, that just shot off the charts on the creepometer. Gentlemen, it's been interesting, and technically I have nowhere specific to be, but nonetheless, I'm so eager to get there. You kids have a lovely day. You're leaving as quickly as possible. I possibly can. Surprised I'm still here. Relax and float where you are. I can see myself out. Whoa, weird world. I love how she's like, nope, not doing this. 2 days later, as measured on the planet Cammera, and stay out. I'm getting pretty good at this. Pretty good. I'm getting great, which should come as no surprise considering how much practice I'm getting. I had no idea their monsterdom was so, what's a good word? Volumous and voluminous. Okay, I am not getting as much fun time as I've been hoping for. But hey, I'm making friends, and that's always a wonderful thing. Okay, so maybe it's not so much friends as fans, but I love them too. Flowers? Aw, you guys are gonna make me blush. Now, I will say though, her power set is one of those things that I won't say throwing me off, but making me question. Like, it's one of those type of things. Like, I know such characters exist, where it's less about what their powers can do, but at the same time, it's like if she was to continue on existing in the DCU originally, they would have had to have explained it. Like, it's fine for self-containment. Wouldn't you agree? Like,
yeah.
Because that's how you do this. When you have something like this, you don't need to care about their limits here. But if you're going to have them interact with other characters, then you have to.
Yeah, because you need to explain why the character would be losing to other established characters or be stronger than them.
But again, I am getting she is definitely stronger than Starfire, obviously. But
yeah.
Was that a rock? Who's throwing a rock? You. It was you. Can you tell and tell me you can't tell the difference between a rock and a flower? You have made things worse here. My family died because of you. Don't say that. She could destroy you. He didn't mean it. He's traumatized. Please don't vaporize him. I'm sorry about your family. I really, really am. But how is that my fault? What did I do? Since you got here, the monster attacks have gotten worse. And you think that's my fault? Za would have protected us. Za is angry with us. I'm sorry, buddy, but this is just ridiculous. My fault? How can it be my fault? That makes no sense. Why do I have a feeling Za is responsible for all these attacks?
If he's sending monsters out to give her work as a means to impress her.
Or he was doing it in the first place to keep his living going.
Probably.
Or either he's creating them or antagonizing them.
Well, it's a mystery on the first read. And it makes you want to go...
Well, now it's become a mystery. Beforehand, you just thought this was normal. But now you're like, what's going on here? Am I right?
You.
Yep. Maybe I got here just in time. Imagine how bad it could have been if I wasn't here. Did he think about that? Hey, buddy, where have you been? Another monster attack. Another one? That's the 8th one in 2 days. Do you exude some sort of monster pheromone? Don't even think of starting with me. Something stuck in your craw? My craw's flowing just fine, thank you very much. Something's bothering you. It's no big deal. Pretty crowded in here. Why is everyone so antsy around me? No one knows what's going to happen around you. Do they have anything good to drink here? Just Brock. Oh, come on. Haven't you people ever heard of imports? Does this look like my crowd? I'm just a visitor here. I'm starting to lose my happy. Has it really gotten worse since I've been here? Oh, considerably. But this has nothing to do with me. I've never seen these monsters before. They're coming up from the ocean or the desert, not from space, except maybe the flying ones, but you've been around the galaxy. Have you noticed anything similar or unusual or like about them? Apart from the fact that they're freakishly big, having an insatiable appetite for the local population? No, nothing unusual. Nothing alike either. There was Cobb, the gelatinous thing with a million legs. Dobbs, fuzzy, bouncy, big tail, hideous smell. Bob, actually kind of cute until you could see villager chunks in his teeth. Ugh, you actually can't see them. And you tell him, and are you going to tell me that Gob was anything like them? Come on. And same with the rest of them. All completely different. None of them like anything I've ever come across before. There has been one similarity lately, which is, they never show up and very far from you. That's why everyone's so nervous around me. Mike ain't blamed for this. It's just a coincidence. Well, hey, it's that one-armed monster fighter. What's his name? Corgan? Yeah. Hey, Corgan. Oh, look, your arm. It grew back. Sort of. Yes. My body regenerates itself. It causes intense pain. I black out frequently. Congratulations. You are Tanga, a monster fighter? I am. You are the one who seriously injured Za. What? That? No, I never touched him. Where'd you hear that? That is what's being said around the community, among many other things. Excess fangs, enough of this. Hey, everyone, let me get your attention. Everybody over here. It's come to my attention that there's some false rumors being spread about me that I'd like to nip that in the bud right away. Now, I'd like to tell you what's being said about me. I'd like you to tell me what's being said about me. Feel free to speak up. I promise I won't destroy anyone. We've heard that you went into his castle, you injured Za. That's ridiculous. I bruised his ego, maybe, but that's about it. In some word, you intend to enslave us. That's crazy. I don't have the attention span to be a dictator. We heard you have a terrible singing voice. Okay, that's actually true. We've also heard that the monster attacks have increased because of you. Some say Za stopped them before they came here, but not anymore. They stopped you and they say you stopped Za from protecting us. Others say the monsters are drawn to you. Well, you have to admit, I am pretty cute. But seriously, guys, it's insane to say that. Wait. Oh, no. Ah, brilliant. And brilliant timing. Bent. Little buddy, are you okay? No, obviously not. But I'm not dead. This is getting out of control. Wrong place, wrong time. I've had it with this, so no playing around. It's true. It's all true. No, none of the rumors are true. She's taken Za from us. We must go back to the mines. Yes, back to the mines for Za. Okay, you people don't believe me? You want Za? Fine. I'll go get him for you.
Huh.
And now that would have been where the first, we're at the halfway point now.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the first 6 issues would have ended.
Yeah.
This was 6 issues of 10 pages.
Hmm.
So it would have been 60 pages for that, right thereabouts.
Okay.
Hey, Za, how are you doing? Great to see you. You look good. Have you lost weight? Isn't gonna be easy. Just remember, Tanga, the charmer, the irresistible Tanga. Everybody loves Tanga. Everybody loves to see Tanga coming, but hates to see her leave. Hey, boys, beautiful day, isn't it? Say, you know what? I'd like to have a word or two with Za, or the big floating head. Either one's good. Intruder! What the? Really? Intruder? Take a break. Tanga! Oh, hey, Panay. Yeah, there you are. First thing I should tell you is that I just damaged some of your floor, and I apologize for that. It can be replaced. What brings you here? Okay, look, here's the thing. The locals seem to think that I've done what I've done with His Highness some harm, which we both know isn't true. So I was wondering if he would mind making a brief public appearance so everyone can see all of his fingers and toes are in place. If he has toes, does he have toes? I just assumed. And maybe he could even get back to work. Doesn't have to be full-time, just sort of picking up some of the slack. Saw is very eager to return to his role of protector of this fine planet, but sadly he remains in a weakened state. Is that right? I'm afraid it is. If, however, you are feeling fatigued, perhaps there's something that can be done to help you re-energize you. If you tell me the source of your power, the source of my power, are you even listening to me? The problem's not me. The problem is me. Is that what you were going to say? Sir, perhaps you should be resting. I can handle this. So can I. Well, your awesomeness, you're looking very hale and hearty. I am. I'm quite vigorous, and I am delighted to see you desire an audience with me. I knew you would. It was inevitable. Here we go. Look, your inflatedness. I'm here because the locals are just itching to see you again. Why? And why? I don't know, and I don't care. Again, I do feel like she's a combination of so many of the female characters that we've seen in the blah ha ha era.
Most likely.
You know, like Big Barda, Fire, Ice, all that, with a lot of Starfire added in.
Yeah, and
yeah. And what?
And probably Platinum too.
Oh yeah, yep. It is quite clear you've come and why you've come. You're here because you want something from me. And if you are true to yourself, you will realize you need something from me. Yes, I do. I need you to get off your lazy butt and get back to work. I will do so for a price, which is, to start with, a kiss. A kiss. You wanna? Are you getting any air in that mask? You want a kiss? How deep are your issues? My tolerance for your spirit, for your insolence, is growing thin. Really? Okay, let me put this in as simple and straightforward way as possible, as I possibly can. I don't care. No one speaks to me that way. Oh boy, the forced smile, I've realized. All right, your window of absolution is small. If you beg me for forgiveness now, then perhaps I will refrain from inflicting harsh punishment upon you. The decision is yours. Oh boy!
Yeah, the mouth is smiling, but the eyes can change emotions. He can emote differently with his eyes.
Exactly. And not only that, I've realized, yeah, he is definitely going to be this is going to be one of those cases where he thinks he can deal with her, but he won't be able to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on a sec.
But it's not going to be a first round deal with it. If we're still at this point of the story, it's not going to be that easy for Tanga either.
Yep, obviously. But yeah, the decision is yours. Now, actually, let me double check to make sure things are loaded on my other videos.
Okay, I should probably also make sure I'm sharing the tweet. Dari Hyrjoon Linga. Not täynnä säppinä on. No, Arvoitus laukee. Ykköset laukee. This is...
Okay, good to go.
Yeah.
Doing a tweet out for it?
Yep.
Yep, your big 100.
Yeah.
So glad that, someone was able to reach that point. Giving myself an indication that this is what I will edit out. Okay. Typing on your phone?
Yeah. Piste 1.
Yep.
Noin. Yeah, retweeted. And
okay. Yep. I know. I saw that part.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Like, no, your pig-headedness. I'm going to decline your offer. What drives you to speak so to your superior? I'm not speaking to my superior. I'm speaking to you. What don't you get about that? Enough of this. I offer you pleasure, and instead you choose pain. Pain. Bring it, bitch. My lord. Might I say, boy, this escalated fast.
This actually reminds me of that. What was that? In Dragon Ball Super, where they had that one guy who answers any kind of questions in the universe regarding in exchange for kisses.
I don't remember, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
My lord, might I suggest that this is not the most useful time for such a confrontation? May I remind you of Falala? You'd be wise to let the big head do the thinking for you, Za, for a change. In fact, I've been informed that another creature has run rampant upon the populace. I don't suppose you want to deal with that tough guy? No? Didn't think so. You will serve me. Mark my word. I will break your spirit. And mark my words, I will break your neck or any other body part that gets too close. Well, say what you want about me, but I know that when I've overstayed my welcome, always a pleasure, Za. And don't worry, I'll see myself out. Ass. Do the people have any idea what an idiot he is? Unbelievable. I will serve him. You know, sometimes the mind just boggles. Okay, let's get this over with. The standard speech. I don't want to hurt you, but I can't have you snacking on the villagers. I'm sure you don't understand. Okay, you've taken your shot. Now it's time. Hey, what the? I can't move. Why can't I move? Oh, no. Oh, Tanga, what are you doing? Do something. Oh, no.
Yeah.
And Carol, they're being slaughtered. I can't do anything about it. What's happening to me? You sadistic witch! How can you stay there and watch my people die? Oh no, the energy is building up inside me. If I can't break this paralysis, I'm gonna blow. I'm going to kill everyone around me. I have to suppress it. Suppress it. Not working. No, I can't. What? I'm free. Can't let it. I'm gonna need a moment. I guess that's it then. It was going to happen inevitably. Add one more to the long and distinguished list of planets where I'm no longer welcome. They hate me, and how could I blame them? What they must think of me. But I can't get the image of those poor villagers out of my mind. Guess my only option is no. All those other times it was my fault, arguably, but not this time. What happened to the monster? Did it fly away? As if you care. Okay, Will, keep shooting at me. Get it out of your system. I get it. I'd probably do the same thing if I were you. But what you think of me is wrong. If all I wanted to do was to kill your people, I could. You know I could. But I don't. And I never did. I don't know why I froze before. I don't know why these monsters came here. But I do know this. I'm going to find out why. Okay, now how am I going to do this? I don't know all that much about this planet, and let's face it, I'm not what you call a planner. I'm going to need some help. I'm going to find. I have to find the smartest guy I know here, which coincidentally is the only guy I know here. And what do you know? There he is. It's a good thing you stand out in a crowd, little friend. It's come back. Hey, I'm not an it. I'm a she, and she has feelings, you know. Look, Tanga. Perhaps it's not a good idea for us to socialize together. I have 3 injured tentacles after our last outing. One of them a dominant tentacle. Oh, not you two. You're the only friendly face I know. Though technically, although technically, do you have what would be considered a face in the classical sense? Start by insulting me? I'm not insulting you, little buddy. I've had a rough afternoon. Everybody knows you exploded. And this planet has a surprisingly inefficient information network, except, of course, for what I really need. Like what's going on on this planet. I know someone who may have the information. Really? Can you take me to him? Yes. Your friend really values his privacy. Yes. Kind of an outsider? Your friend doesn't fit in with the rest of the crowd? No. I can relate. Guess we all can relate to it in a degree, am I right? No. Not a big fan of elaboration, are you, Krogon? No. You're here. Good. Come in, Gurk. Come in, Gurk. We should talk. This simple device, Tanga, which I made with my own hand, using nothing more than some spare spacecraft parts as well as some indigenous fluids, is the key to answering some of the mysteries of this planet. You don't say. Why? Yes, I do say. Okay, what was your name? Krogan's not big on social skills. My name is Berlidos. And you're the guy who wanted the monster goo the other day. Yes, that was me. Thank you. That goo will prove very helpful. How's that? She asked, a little afraid of the answer. Oh, I'm going to study the genetic makeup of some of the behemoths plaguing this planet. That's not my main area of expertise, mind you. I specialize in the study of alien cultures. I came here to observe the Cammarians. Fascinating culture, extremely communal, a near telepathic group, diligent workers, though not very bright. Excuse me, but do we need to be crammed in this tiny hut? I'm afraid so. Some of the Cammarians employed and equipped by Za are not fond of my studies. Yes, well, the stench in here is quite unbearable. Ah, your sense of smell. I envy you that. Not today, you don't. And you're just going to have to bear it for now, little friend. I want to know what this guy knows. I've got a few questions for him, starting with the obvious one. Where are these creatures coming from? As to the specific place of origin, that I cannot answer. Not yet. I am relatively certain that they are not indigenous to this planet, though I will be able to confirm that once some of my new equipment arrives. They began appearing about 6 orbits ago. I guess 6 years ago. Infrequently at first. Over time, the pace of accelerated, but nothing as much as the last few days. And everyone on this planet thinks that's because of me, which it isn't. At least I hope it isn't. Is it? I don't believe so, no. Well, that's a bit of a relief. I was beginning to wonder myself. I seem to have a knack for instigating trouble. I don't know why. I'm a genuinely easygoing kind of gal. Some would say a delight. One of my many genetic curses. So what about Za? What's his story? He arrived about 1.5 orbits ago. Wait, so they said it's been going on for 6. Hold on. They said it was how many orbits? 6 orbits ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Up on about what on a half orbits ago after the attack. 1.5 orbits after the attacks. He's been very effective in fighting off the creatures as long as his energy supply remains constant, which is the blue ore. Virtually is in abundance on this planet, and the Cammarians, being very diligent workers, have kept him well supplied. I've attempted to categorize the specific energy, but I'm afraid my equipment is woefully inadequate for the task. I'm expecting my ship to arrive any day now with some exciting new devices, as well as the new battery for my waning power supply. Once my new battery arrives, I'm certain I'll be able to provide more specific answers. I'm not sure I want to wait a few days. Where's your battery? It's right over there. Why? Well, maybe I can provide you with some of the juice you need. How would you? Ow! Fascinating. Amazing. What is the source of your energy? I guess and you could call it a thermonuclear chi. Wonderful. You must let me probe you. Well, you'll have to buy me dinner first. Oh, are you hungry? I have stew. Oh, hey, have I screwed up your device there? Is it supposed to be doing that? No, that's the signal that's created whenever another creature is going to attack. It's always going to begins with a massive energy surge. Oh no, I have to get out of here. I can't spare another tentacle. You needn't worry. It isn't near here. It's quite far away, in fact. Can you tell me where? It's nearly 6,000 Galgax from here. What's a Galgax? A unit of measurement equal to 1.357 glicks. Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. Can you just point me in the right direction? I can do you one better. What exactly am I supposed to do with this? Place it in your ear. It's a communication device. It will allow me to stay in contact with you. Now that my equipment has your specific energy signal, I'll be able to guide you directly to the creature. Beautiful. Okay, they're about 3 degrees to the east. Perfect. You're heading directly for it. Am I getting close? Not yet. This is almost the other side of the planet. It's time like this that I'd love a fast little ship. Once my ships arrive with my new tools, you are more than welcome to it. I may take you up on that. You're very close now. Yeah, I see it. It's just outside the biggest village I've seen on this planet. Of course. Can you describe it to me? Like some kind of dimensional warp. Something's passing through it, like a beak. Looks like another flying creature. Or not. A weird monster whale. That's not thyroid. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything here. Why? What is the problem? This is literally the biggest thing I've ever seen that wasn't orbiting a planet or a sun. Big? How big is it? Really big. Hold on. Let me try this. This looks like a vulnerable area. Nope. Just pissed it off. Damn, this thing is aimed straight for the bill. Doink, doink, doink. What the? It is time, craven creature, to bring an end to your reign of terror. So declares Za. Za? Oh, buddy, you are one dead son of a... No, you know what? This isn't the time. Trust me, there's nothing I enjoy more than blasting your arrogant hide up and down this planet. But I've had to stand by while these people are being killed, and I'm not going to let that happen again. And neither should you. That's not fine. I have no idea what to do. I've given this walking mountain everything I've got, and it's not even making him itch. Its skin is way too thick. Maybe if I No, I'm pretty, my pretty. I'm not finished with you yet. In spite of your insufferable impotence, you are an even more beautiful creature up close. One that would be a valued trophy in my collection of conquests. Ew, are you hitting on me? You want a kiss? Here's your kiss. Was it good for you? Delicious. Ugh. Can we take this issue up after the monster stop? I mean, I'm going to reject you either way, but I'd enjoy it more afterwards. You will submit to me willingly, or if necessary, through physical force. Okay, you damn lunatic. If we're going to have to shoot this out, let's do it where it'll do the most good. What does it take to get through that skull of yours? We have to stop that creature. It could kill thousands. What do I care of them? They are nothing to me. They're up. I bet you they'll pick up what they're saying. You want to bet? Nothing to me. They are simple. They know nothing. They will serve me no matter what I do. Wow, just when I think you can't be more repulsive, there you go, ramping up the ugly. Kudos to you. Ow! Hey, that didn't hurt. Your blast don't have as much stings, huh? I told you that you couldn't handle me, stud. Oh, look at the baby run. And where are you going, big boy? The party's just getting started. And I'm pretty sure that's not the way we came in. And you can run, but there's not a lot of places to hide in here. I can keep going all day. Come back, Za. I promise I'll be just... Boom! Well, what do you know? I think that did it. I think we stopped the monster. Looks like we make a pretty good team after all. Cheap shot! Now, wait, which way did we come in? Was it this way or was it, wow, it's a 50-50. Let's see what happens. Okay, here I am, flying through the small weapons of a living creature. Guess I can take that off my bucket list. Clearly, I've made the wrong choice, but I'm already committed. Gotta see it through to the end. Yay, the light at the end of the tunnel. Talk about mixed feelings. Before I do anything. Oh, she went out the blowhole.
Okay, that's better.
Obviously. Okay. What the? This is disingenuous. Is that disingenuous sleaze bucket actually taking credit for this? Why am I not surprised? The demon returns. Hey, buddy, you and I have some unfinished business to attend to. Oh, the demon. You people have it all wrong. I'm not the bad guy here. I'm the one who was trying to fight this monster. All he did was attack me. You didn't hear what he said to me. He doesn't want to. Enough foul lies. It is time that I banish you from this place once and for all, or destroy you for resisting. Wow, someone got their second win. That actually hurt. Really hurt. Pitiful girl, you've only tasted a sample of the power I possess. Here is some more. You feel it. You feel it, don't you? You feel my sheer potency overwhelming you. You see? Now feel the true power I have over you. Oh, how superior I am to you in every way. No side comments, no brazen insults. Your silence bespeaks volumes. So, Tanga, will you finally give in? Or do I continue assaulting you with my overwhelming might? No. I can't fight you. I can't beat you. I'm yours. I had no idea you were so powerful. Please have mercy on me. She's still putting on an act.
Yeah, that's clear sarcasm.
Yep, I was wrong. What can I do to receive your forgiveness? Well done, girl. Ah, God, it was a mask! You put up an admirable fight. I relish a spirited conquest. Intergalactically, my victories are the stuff of legends. Yet none of my seductions have required quite as much effort as yours. I applaud you. But, my pretty, it concluded exactly as we both know it would. Correct? Speechless. I'm not surprised. It is at long last, Tanga. Time for you to use that brazen mouth and for its truer purpose. Consider yourself very fortunate today, girl. It is a rare few who are able to realize their true purpose in this universe. Since that purpose is to serve Zos every desire, you shall also be the envy of every right-minded woman in the galaxy. What foul fluid did you shoot down my throat? It's called Brook. It's Cammera's greatest export, and I just brooked you good. Listening to that ridiculous screed of yours, it was and all I could do to keep from gagging on the stuff. Oh, it was right there.
Huh. Yeah, it's still leaking.
Oh, you foolish child. Defiant to the last. Did you really imagine that the physical perfection it is saw could be zonal to such? Starting to kick in. No, I see more sorcery. Do you seek multiply yourself will fool me? Za says, ha! What? I'll just destroy all of you. Eat Za! Wow, idiot! You're going to kill everyone but me. Za's no idiot. Za is smarter than you. Za's the smartest for everybody. Wow, there isn't enough blue R on this planet to keep your head straight now. Ha ha! Stupid woman. The blue R does nothing for me. That's Panai's scheme. I draw my power from solar energy, and the sun here provides bountiful energy. Solar energy, huh? That explains why you bolted when we were fighting in that monster's stomach. I am so dominating you. You are mine. And I didn't think you'd be a happy drunk. Ha ha ha! Then that's right. You are stupid bringing me into orbit. Only, what? Does something make you stronger? Why can't you see how great I am? I am great. I am so great. You just can't get past your own childish petty insecurity and see me for the god that I am supposed to be. I must be and be loved. And since we're on the subject, why don't you? How will you shut the poop up? and warm up. And just to be sure, enjoy the hangover, Za. Okay, now that that's taken care of, I have a brand new batch of questions that I'm just itching to get answered. Empty. No guards. No harem. Nothing. What, do they just have a day staff here? Now, what's that noise? Okay. Big machine. What? I don't know. And right now, don't care. He didn't leave, did he? Hello? Anybody home? May I speak to the head of the household? Damn, I had a whole list of head puns before. Now I can't remember one. Surely you've come here for weightier reasons than a simple barrage of insults. I did, Panay. I did. I'm just a bit confused, and I was hoping you might be able to clear things up for me. I shall do what I can, as long as Za permits. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem. Done something to him? I have, yes, I have. We did a little drinking, and turns out he's quite the chatty box. He was about to tell me something about a scheme of yours. But, well, long story short, he's now out cold about a mile underground. So, bottom line, I want to know what's going on here. If you don't tell me, I swear to Exna, I'm going to bury you right next to him. Now, and now, I'll... You know what, my dear? I'll tell you. You'll do nothing. You remember Falala? As you are aware, and as you are now well aware, she could do much more than just eradicate a simple headache. She can also keep you immobile. Ah, they're the real villains!
Huh.
What a twist! As she's done before, I'll be happy to clear up any confusion you may be having, and then with a great deal of joy, I will eradicate you. Perhaps the term eradicate you was a bit inaccurate. I think the term expel you would be more to the point. That rather elaborate device behind you is a large-scale teleporter, capable of teleporting large objects over relatively small distances, or could smell small objects very, very far away. Where would be an interesting location to send you? An ice planet, the center of an exploding star? Allow me to speak. And Falala, she looks ready to regale us with a delightful bon mot. And you big stupid head, if you don't let me go, I swear I'll kill the both of you. Threats? And here I thought you came with questions. Shall I simply send you away, your curiosity unstated? No, I think I can hold back from destroying you for a few seconds. So tell me, why teleport the creatures? And why send the all-powerful ego in to pretend to fight them off? And Takis Maximarium. So she's some girl that dumped you when she found out you were a torso challenge? It is the blue ore, indigenous to this planet, the most powerful hallucinogenic drug known in the galaxy. And I've cornered the market. So you're nothing more than a drug dealer. I provide a service. Why did you make the villagers think it fuel Za? Fear of the behemoths. They mine day and night to provide it to us, thinking it would be power to their protector. Za, you're terrorizing and killing these decent, hardworking people. People who are slaving for you, making you filthy rich, and they thank us for it. Genius, isn't it? No, it's sick. It's twisted. And by the way, the stuff isn't even yours. It belongs to the people of this planet. Oh, the people here are simple. They have no idea what they have or what they can do with it. They didn't before, but they will now. I'm going to tell them. They'll never listen to you. You're the enemy to them. You killed their beloved Za. Technically, there's no guarantees he's dead. It doesn't matter. It's what they will be told. They'll believe it. Sir, she grows more difficult to contain. You don't know the half of it, bitch. You have no concept of what you've done to these people. And do you? You've destroyed them. I have? Are you insane? These people had no purpose before we came here. They had no life. They had no drive. They merely existed. Through Za, I gave them a reason to work. I gave them goals. I gave them a sense of community and accomplishment. By lying to them and making them monster treats, deny it to yourself if you like. But if you were responsible for much of the deaths since, you arrived, if you had simply accepted my offer of a ship and left, we wouldn't have had to accelerate the attack. No matter how much we pushed, no matter how badly we made it, you simply wouldn't leave. We had it well under control before you got here. You made us resort to measures we never anticipated. We even teleported a full-grown adult. What, an adult? What are you talking about? The creatures were all children. They were just children? Pups. Well, the adult creatures were far too difficult to transport. And of course, Falala found it much easier to control the children. They were certainly sizable enough to serve the purpose. You had me taking out puppies? Indeed, we did. And you killed a few of them, too, quite efficiently, as I recall. Something for you to think about wherever you end up. Before you leave us, however, answer this to me. Who are you? What are you? And where did you get your power? Of all the creatures to stumble upon this world, you were the worst of all possibilities, immensely powerful, and a woman, completely intoxicated to that hormonal lackey. Clearly, the deities of fate have sent you to test me. So for the last time, who are you? As far as you're concerned, I'm the last face you'll ever see in this lifetime. Patron! Because remember, she was holding it back.
Joo.
Who am I? Someone sent to test you? That's one opinion. Some think I'm a criminal. Some think I'm a hero. Some think I'm a demon. Some think I'm a chosen savior. Some think I'm a freak of nature. Some think I'm a next step in evolution, a fusion of organic life and pure energy. Which one was right? I don't know. It doesn't matter. They all say they wanted to see what they wanted to see anyway. But in the end, when the smoke clears, when it all comes down to it, I'm Tanga, and that's all you need to know about me. Right now, this girl could use a drink. A long night. Well, boys, it's over. Let's celebrate. Celebrate? Yeah, you wouldn't believe the scam those two were running on this planet. You know it, but I think your earpiece thing was destroyed while I was kicking Zah's ass. I know it's early, but let's hit the pub, and I'll tell you about it. First round's on you. They won't serve us. Come on, that's not right. I was the good guy here. Once they realize everything Zah was pulling on them, they'll like me. You'll tell them, right? If they believe us, these people, well, they're not bright. Some will recognize the truth. Many will come around to it later, much later. The rest probably won't. And they probably see you talking to us. When they find out the blue ore, and the blue ore is a drug and not an energy source, they'll believe us. A drug? Interesting. In which case, I can prove your innocence. You can? Yes. I have a ship on its way here, traveling on remote control. After nearly a decade of saving. Oh no! Not the ship! She blew up!
In the opening, that ship.
I was able to get enough credit to purchase some truly wonderful scientific devices. Devices have been waiting a lifetime to utilize. They can prove your case. I thought it would have been here by now. Virus, perhaps? Not very likely. It's armed with some wonderful navigation, defensive, responsive, brand new technology. It even has the new energy plasma capsule. Wait, it shoots some kind of green plasma bubble? Yes, it does. How did you know? It's not coming. It's destroyed. I blew it up. I didn't mean to. I wanted someone to talk to, and it wouldn't. Then the whole bubble thing in. I tend to explode when I'm contained. For stuff. I'll pay it back somehow. I should go. The demon, it returns. Run, flee to your home. Hide your children. She eats children. That's the Tanga. The killer. 3 days on the planet, and I'm despised globally. Pretty quick, but it's not a record. Oh, wait. I came here from... Which way? I don't want to end up in the middle of that void again. I have the worst sense of direction. Oh, well. Let's just go this way and see what happens next. And that's it.
Yeah.
How was that?
It can work as a
bittersweet ending.
Yeah, bittersweet ending. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But overall, like, what did you think of the artwork?
Yeah, it's pretty well worked with what we have seen Kevin Maguire do in the past.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, overall, it was really good. I like the plot.
Yeah. Then again, there's the whole thing that if could it go past it with some other writer, and how much of the originality that it had would stay with another writer.
That's true. I feel bad though for the ending. Though does feel a little sad. Well, at least we got an answer for that machine at the beginning.
Yeah.
That Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did like how she kept talking because yeah, she explodes when she gets contained.
Yo.
I mean, what did you think about Tanga overall? The character, I mean.
Well, it is a character that works well in the story that is here. Although
But
there's the whole thing.
Could she have lasted?
Depends on what other characters you would have been interacting with.
Right. But I can see. Oh, geez, imagine her dealing with Lobo. Just imagine that, her butting heads with him.
Yeah, that could go in so many different directions with Lobo's attitude, she constantly talking. Yeah.
That would be her dealing with some of the other or imagine her dealing with the lanterns.
So
you know what I mean?
About Hulk or John or with Kyle or
Guy.
No.
Oh Lord, Guy, her and Guy. Oh boy. You're like, you're my kind of woman. If I wasn't already spoken for.
Yeah.
I liked her personality. She's again lively, but with a moral code. She's not a floozy. But at the same time, eager.
Yeah. It's
And unfortunately, she's one of those characters where no matter where she goes, no matter how kind she is, trouble always follows her.
Yeah.
I always prefer that than someone who brings trouble. And again, the fact there's also a lot of stuff that clearly she didn't even know her own origin.
Yeah. Maybe it's just been going on around so long that he just has forgotten it while just trying to fill the void with all kinds of different other distractions.
Exactly. But overall, I'm glad that Maguire is able to keep it. Oh boy, now that we see what this is, it's a shame. I would say some of these the facial expressions in the beginning are a bit rough, but then as it goes on, it's much better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because those earlier ones were just a little like,
Yeah, something it gets better as it goes on.
Definitely. But yeah, again, I would like to see more of this. This is definitely one I want to see more of. That now that it's in his hands, stays in his hands. It's in good hands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you were to rank this, what would you guys? I give it as a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, probably 9 or 8 somewhere.
8 or 9. 8.5. 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5. That sounds fair.
Yep. Well, that's all I've got on this one. Thank you for joining me, Pika. Thanks everyone else, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.
And may your heart be guiding key.